So you would never go back there?
I said I'd never dream about going back there. When I dream about just my knight in shining armor, it's not him.
Okay, gotcha.
It's not like, oh, he's gonna come and save the day. I think I'm beyond that, which is probably a big reason why I'm able to be mature about certain situations.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because when you still have a certain attachment and certain feelings,
the pettiness come out.
Yeah, it comes with it, because it's like, I mean, but to be honest, it's hard to go from sleeping with someone and loving somebody a certain way until one day you decide, especially when you cut it off cold turkey, where it's like, no.
Wait, is that what you did? You ever opened up your journal and you thought for a moment, dear future self, dear future life, or for me, dear future husband? Join me on this journey as I explore love, romance, and happiness, and have intriguing conversations with individuals as we explore their secret lives in romance and in love. I'm Belinda Sanders, and this is my podcast, Dear Future Husband. Season 2 is given. It is fire. And today, I'm so excited to have here Miss Ayesha. Girl, you're so cute.
Thank you.
Now, I know you more than just Lil Baby, baby mama. You're so much more than that.
Okay.
Obviously, you're iconic. You're beautiful. You're glamorous. You're a mom.
I am.
And we want to hear all about it.
Okay.
But before we get started, we're gonna mention our sponsor. Today's episode is brought to you by Fem Magic. It's all you need for these lady parts. So get into it. Fem Magic. My favorite is the Coochie Wow, y'all. So you get your own special one, okay?
Ooh, nice.
Yes. Absolutely. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with my first question for you, beautiful.
Okay, let's jump right in.
All right. So everyone has a perception of you because you're quiet. You're a beautiful, quiet storm, right? But who are you? Tell us who you are versus what the media portrays you as being.
We're first and foremost, I'm a mom. Yes. I love my son. I love being a mom. Aww. I'm a hustler. I'm an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And that's where I will stop. Well, I think so much more, but as of right now, with my feet in, what I have it in, as far as, I guess, staying afloat with being a mom and not losing myself, and also bringing in means to the household. That's where I will say I am.
Aww. Talk a little bit more about that. What's your favorite part of being a mommy?
Everything. I think being a mom is a different experience every day. I learn something new. I think being a mom is not something that you can say you have it down pat.
Right.
You can never say that. You learn something new every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm here for that. So what is co-parenting like? I mean, because I'm not gonna lie, girl, it's up and down for me. It's up and down. I mean, sometimes we get along, and unfortunately, sometimes we don't. And so, what's your co-parenting like?
I think we all have those moments as far as co-parenting. But what I have learned is, as long as you're able to take your personal feelings out of a situation, then co-parenting is easy. Because you make decisions based on what's best for the child, or what we need to do for the child. Yeah. And not because I'm mad at you or I don't like how you did that. It's not about us. So when you put your personal feelings to the side, co-parenting is actually a breeze. And then when you don't have those moments where it's easy, it's almost like, you know what? I'll take a 1-2. You have to gather yourself and you have to come back to it. But I mean, co-parenting is what you make it. And as long as both parties are mature enough to say, I'm going to put my feelings to the side and we're going to do what's best for the kid, then it's good.
That's good. And you've been able to do that successfully for the most part.
Not always.
What is it like when you can't actually do that? But I know at your heart you want to be a good mom all the time, but then your feelings get involved. And what's that like for you?
Ooh, It's almost like arguing with a friend that has to be your friend regardless. So it's like a fallout. I mean, you get to patch it up, but anytime we are faced with emotions that we're not in control of, things can be said, feelings can be hurt. Like, it gets bad.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, as long as you're able to, and you learn people.
Yeah.
Like, it's nothing like learning somebody that you have to somewhat deal with for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You know, having a child by somebody, I do feel like is deeper than marriage. Because once the divorce is final, unless you have property or unless you have something that you guys have to maintain together, the relationship is over. But when you have a child by somebody, you're locked. Even when the child is grown, or you're just like, listen, we gotta come together for this.
Right.
So I mean, I don't know. You get to know your partner a little bit more. So I mean, once you know them and you know when they're being spiteful, or you know when they're trying to tick you off or push your buttons, and you learn that, it's just kind of like, okay, I know what you're doing right now, and I'm either gonna give it to you today. Or I'm not gonna suppress you off. Like, drop off is that for? What you talking about? Like, it is what it is. But yeah, no. Back to the basics. Once you learn how to put your personal feelings aside and just do the job, it makes it a lot easier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I just get this feeling that you kind of make it easy too. Yeah. No?
I do. I feel like I do. I feel like I made it easier once I was able to control my emotions.
Okay.
Because I think once we're in our feelings, a lot of us struggle with wanting to be heard and wanting to be understood.
Yeah.
And sometimes when we're talking to people that are already set on not understanding us or not hearing us and feeling where we're coming from, then that's where the confusion comes from.
Yeah.
So it's like once you let go of the thought of people understanding you or people just wanting to be in a certain space or of understanding you, then it's easy. It's like, okay, it's just not there. You just kind of let it go, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like you can't make someone understand you. I can't make you feel how I feel. I mean, I think that's for life. That's a lesson that you learn in life. Like, I might not be the one to teach that to you, but you'll cross this bridge again, whether it's with me or somebody else, and you'll get it one day. But right now, it's not the time for you to learn it, and I'm obviously not the one to teach it to you.
Like, I hear it, and I feel like I've always known, because I can see it, like literally see it. Your personality, your energy, it pops off of your pages. It exudes who you are behind all your beautiful, sexy pictures, girl.
That's it, because there's a lot of them. I be hoping sometimes. I'm like, dang, I be giving body a lot. I wonder if people like, is there a brain there?
No, you.
I know.
I'm seeing that there is. Like, you seem like a very intelligent woman, so thank you for sharing that part of yourself. So what is it like, though? Like, with the persona, the beautiful, sexy persona, how are you really navigating that and being a mom at the same time while being married to someone you kind of...
While being what?
Not married, I'm sorry.
Because there was no wedding, unfortunately.
We're going to get there. Get there. Well, while being the ex, right, of someone that is this humongous, like, celebrity.
I mean, it's kind of hard to live in the shadows because nobody even says, oh, you're little Miss Golden or you're Ayesha. They be like, you're little baby mama. I mean, you know, I think everybody has to go through that.
Yeah.
I think every girl will be like, oh, you such and such baby mama. Like, it seems like once you have a kid with somebody, that just becomes your title. But how is it living in that? I'm just constantly trying to make a name for myself.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah, we got a kid together, but I'm trying to do this. And I want you to know me for this.
Right, Ms. Golden.
I mean, but it is, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot. Especially when you're in the industry. Because you get, I have to second guess everything. Like, even from the guys that talk to me, it's like when guys come and they try and date me or they shoot their shot, as you would say, it's like, do you like me, or are you doing this because you know I'm attached to a certain person?
Right,
like, is this like a clout thing? Is this like a one-up thing? Like, you know, like, I mean, it's different, but I'm constantly trying to make a name for myself every day.
Got it. So how has that been dating in the aftermath of Lil Baby?
Well, I'm actually, dating is a breeze because I'm really quiet.
Okay.
I'm really quiet. I'm really private. People wouldn't know who I was dating or what my status was because I'm quiet. Like, I don't go, you know how most girls on Instagram, when they start dating somebody, they're like, oh, look what I got. Look where I am. Yeah. No, like, I be real low. Like, I be low. Like, hey, let's move like this. And reason being is because if I don't feel like I'm in a situation that's going to be a permanent one, then why we telling everybody, shh? You know, like, you know, hey, until we feel like that's where we're going. But outside of that, I think it may be intimidating for some guys.
Right, yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie, I've been on a date with a guy and his Apple Music come on and my baby daddy's song come on, and I'm like, and I look over like, is he gonna change it? Is it gonna be weird? But you know, most of the time, dudes just be like, "Nah, he hard." I be like, "I already turned it up, then." You know,
we can rock with this, right?
I don't know. I think sometimes, I know a lot of times it can be probably intimidating because it's like,
how do you stand up? How do you compare it? Like
how do you?
That's what men are asking.
And then a lot of times it might not even be what dudes think it is. Like, shoot your shot.
Right.
You might come through a whole nother.
You know what I'm saying? All right, but I got to ask you, I'm sure there was a lot of love there, but do you feel like sometimes, well, are you still in love with him?
I still have love for him.
Yeah.
Like, that's my child's father. Like, that will never change. I love him. Even times when I wanted to.
Right.
I still loved him, but do I daydream about like, oh, my family back and we're gonna be this? No. Okay. No. My relationship with him and the relationship that I want with him is almost like I want to be his best friend. Like, I want us to be so cool to where it's like he doesn't hesitate if I need him or if, you know what I mean? It's never like a, you know, because if it's beef there, then the door is closed. I want the door to be open for us to be cool. Like, I don't want to be with you because I need you. Right. And I need you to answer that phone. I don't want no beef. So, yeah, but no, I was in love with him at one point in time. Yeah. But what happened? I don't know what happened.
Girl? Drink some tea.
First of all, it should have been Tito's, but
But look, we may have it coming, baby.
Yeah, I don't know. At one point in time, I was in love, but I got over it.
Okay.
We all got over it.
Yeah. So you would never go back there?
I said I'd never dream about going back there. When I dream about just my knight in shining armor, it's not him. Okay, gotcha. It's not like, oh, he's gonna come and save the day. I think I'm beyond that, which is probably a big reason why I'm able to be mature about certain situations. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because when you still have a certain attachment and certain feelings.
Yeah, the pettiness come out.
Yeah, it comes with it because it's like, I mean, but to be honest, it's hard to go from sleeping with someone and loving somebody a certain way until one day you decide, especially when you cut it off cold turkey, where it's like, no.
Wait, is that what you did?
Yes, we cut that off cold turkey. Like,
So tell me a little bit about it, because I don't think anyone knows how that happened.
Well, I feel like when he jumped into like the music and try, you know, the whole social media world with popularity and, you know, he kind of paired himself with another popular figure and it was really all about social media and the likes and the comments and what looked good, not what had been good, not what you started with, you know what I mean? And people grow apart, you know, and I do respect that, but I mean, social media happened, and it got too Hollywood for me, and I was just like, nah, we ain't doing this. We ain't playing the back. We ain't playing the quiet. While you, and it was just like, you know what? I think what's best is for you to do whatever you feel is best for you, in whatever image and whatever light you feel like you need to do it, and go after what you want. And to be honest, it worked. You know what I mean?
Okay.
It worked for him. You know, and I'm mature enough to say, as long as the end result was what you wanted, that's what matters.
Okay.
You know, and we can all just patch it up and learn how to go from here. But yeah, I was just like, I was done. I was done with the pettiness. I was done with the back and forth, and I was just on some, we're going to learn how to raise our son.
Get along. Because he has other children, right?
Yeah, he does.
And then how's that relationship?
Well, to be honest, me and regardless of what we've been through in the past, because we used to go at it, but we still haven't had a sit down as women. Oh, man. We still haven't had that.
So the kids don't get to really grow together.
Oh, no, they do.
Oh, they do, but the two of you,
there is a mutual respect there where it's like,
oh, that's good.
You know what? At this point, it is what it is.
Right,
regardless of how it got here, regardless of the bumps in the road to get here, it is what it is now.
Got it.
And, you know, I think a big part of these situations and these fights is the man in the middle. Is the dick.
It is.
and once everybody understands that that's what it is, and that's what he on, and that's what, and everybody put their big girl shorts on and be like, look, that's just, and I was able to say, look, that's just what it is, and I'm willing to say, I'll live, I'll meet other people, I'll, you know,
right,
and you just move on. So, like, you know, I don't play with children. I respect her kid. She has a beautiful son by him. Yeah. And there's no way you could say you respect somebody and you respect the kid and you don't respect the mom. So for the sake of the kid, regardless of what we've been through, you have a child. You got a beautiful child there. So I'm willing to be mature enough to say, hey, look, we can't be doing this. Like, it's bigger than us at this point.
That.
Yeah.
That's dope. I love that. That is so dope. See, no one knows that. No one knows that. So I found out today that you were in a relationship. Tell me if I got it right. You were in a relationship.
I was in a relationship?
No, okay. You were in a relationship with Lil Baby, and he started cheating, and you was like, I'm done with it. Started cheating with his baby mama and his other baby mama.
Well, that was part of just what
that was your experience.
Just what I just touched on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
so that's what I'm saying. I'm learning this today. I didn't know.
Yeah, we were from the mud.
Got you.
I was like before
his first love or something.
Well, right? I can't say I'm his first love
because
you never know. It could have been 3 of me. I would never you never care be like I was the girl. Like, no, you never know what men are into. Yeah. It could have been a lot of, but I'm just saying from where I came from, you know, I could only say that I was genuine on my part.
Yeah.
And how it ended up in the turns it took, that's just what happened and what I did. But I can't say, no, I was, you know what I mean? I loved, it was genuine. It was before the fame, the likes, the comments, the Grammys, you know, but no, I can't just say that.
Gotcha.
I thought you was going to throw out a name of you was dating somebody. I was like, no, wait a minute.
No, baby. We're still talking. No, I'm not. No, we're just keeping it. Yeah.
Girl, I'm sweating. Girl, I thought you was about to say another name like I was waiting.
What? No.
Oh, yeah.
We're just talking about family, you know, and it's important, I think, to know the different dynamics of different, you know, families at different levels. Right. And, you know, I've always admired you from afar, but I've never really known your backstory. And I think so many people have that same complexity when it comes to you. They see you, they admire you, they think you're beautiful, and they know that you're the other mom, but they don't know your backstory.
And then I feel like
who are you?
They've heard like, so I feel like I've been spoken for a very long time. Like people know me because they heard this from this or they heard a song. So it's like, is this who you are? Like, I've dated guys, but like, was that verse about you? Because you don't seem anything like that. And
right.
I'm like, I'm not. I go through that. So when you say, is it hard to kind of date? Yeah.
Got you. Wow. Whew. Man, that is just so crazy.
I know.
So what do you have to say? Like, after all this time, you haven't really spoken like publicly about that part of your life, right?
Mm-hmm.
So is there something you'd like to clear up, to share with people? Like, just one thing, like a huge misunderstanding or just a huge thing you would just like to say, you know what, by the way, that was not me, or that label was not about me, just any of that.
I think at one point in time, before I really went through the process of healing and wanting to be understood and caring about what people thought, I probably wanted to say I was never the bitter baby mama, or I never started the drama, or this is that and the third. But I think once you reach a certain point in healing and you're healed from a situation,
right,
you don't really care to look back on it, even if it's gonna clear my name. Like healing is serious. It's a serious thing, because it's
I love that.
Once you reach a certain level of healing, you can stand in front of people who probably think this and that about you and say, you know what? I don't give a fuck what you think.
Hey,
I know who I am. You know what I mean? And I'm standing on who I am, and that's just what it is. But I know it's a lot about my name, but I mean, I just feel like the more I come out, the more I speak, the more I'm involved, people will see like she doesn't really seem like the truth will
surface and it will show itself. Yeah.
But no, I don't know. At one point, that was my biggest thing. Like, then they got me looking like I'm the crazy baby mama. I'm the mature one. I'm the one that was never really tripping about nothing. But because at one point in time, everybody's emotions were all over the place. It's hard for a man to go from saying I had this situation and I know I probably didn't do right by this situation, and even the way that I exited that situation and the things that I did to leave the situation and this situation and how this situation, I'm pretty sure it was confusion on everybody's part.
Right. Yeah.
And, you have to learn to, just, I guess, deal with it. But at this point, is there something that I want to clear up? Nah.
Not anymore, because healing has taken over.
I'm healed, so
hey, I love it.
Now it's just like, hey, that's how you feel. That's
okay, girl, I'm here for it. So give me a face, give me a name. If you could just give me one name of one famous person. I'm not saying that you would like that man, but because I know my audience, they want to know, like, what's your type? Because men watch this more than women.
Really?
Girl, yes. And they want to know, because they know I have a lot of beautiful sisters on here. So they want to know, like, what's your type? Like, do you like Idris Elba type? Do you like, just give me what do you like?
Girl, I'm so grown. I don't care how it looks. Is it mature? Is it trustworthy? Are the finances together?
Okay.
Is it big? That's the worst thing. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest, girl. It's like when you have when you have reached a certain level of a social status or whatever the case may be, getting a man with money is no longer the issue.
Right.
Because I'm approached with men with money every day. But it's like, is he mature?
Right.
Like, what do you want?
Yeah.
Are you living in your purpose, or are you just successful and still running around, sleeping around?
Right.
Like where are you right now?
Yeah.
So I mean, I can't really put looks on it.
Yeah.
I can't put a career on it. He doesn't have to be a mega star or a socialite. He has to be a grown ass man.
Girl, That part.
He has to be grown.
Yes.
Yeah, he just has to be grown. He has to be, like I said, trustworthy. His finances need to be together.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to be blessed. I'm sorry, I can't. That's some things in
What
life.
do you say blessed?
He needs to be blessed.
Gotcha.
And he needs to be satisfied. I can't. It's certain things I can't fake, and
Right.
that's a deal breaker to me. I'm sorry. Oh my God! I just want a good man that is just for me. Right?
I love it.
Was that cute?
That was cute, girl. You did that. So, are you currently dating now? Go ahead.
Ooh.
It's just us. You can tell me, sis.
I'm not dating. I am. Am I dating?
Okay,
girl,
so
why you pick up that drink when you ask me that? I'm dating.
Okay.
I'm dating.
Yeah. So what's that like?
It's okay.
Oh.
Cause I hide everything. When we're together, it's kind of like.
Well, we're not gonna know who you're talking about, so you can tell me what it's really like. No one knows.
I mean, when you're dating and you're dating is dating. I don't want to be seen with anybody right now.
Got you.
Until it's official, until it's serious.
Yeah.
So I don't even want to call it dating. Like, I would rather you say, like, so you go hang out and have drinks and take trips with somebody. Like, yeah, I have a friend.
Where's the last trip you've gone to?
I went to Cabo.
Ooh.
I know, it was really nice.
Hey.
Okay.
I
know. It was nice.
So, do you travel often?
Yeah, I travel a lot. I get to kick
it. Okay. So what's your ideal man though? So, I mean, you told me a lot. Of course, he has to be blessed. Of course, you like having your finances together is non-negotiable.
A lot of athletes approach me and I feel like those guys are guys that have access to a lot of women. And it's just like, you ain't ready to sit down. I just know you ain't ready. And I want a man ready to sit down.
Right.
Like, I don't know. But I mean, dating is dating. It's fun. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's an experience. But I'm ready for it to be like a permanent something.
Got you. Okay, I'm there too, just so you know. Like I've been having a lot of fun, like right now at this current stage in my life, but I'm ready too. Like I want to get to that point, but like you, like I got to make sure that this is the one. And again, we all have our different levels. We also have our different, for me, I need a man to prove himself first. Like I need to know that he's genuine.
How is that? When you say prove himself, like
that he's genuine. Like I need to know. So for the most part, for me, I put men through time tests.
Prove himself before what?
Prove himself before we get intimate. That's one. Prove himself before.
Do you have a timeline on when you get intimate? This interview just kind of started. Now I'm asking questions. These are questions that me and my homegirl wants to know. It's like, is there a certain time where you're like, okay, I'm giving it to him, or he's still gotta wait?
So let me tell you, before you like in the past, right? I would say about 4 months ago, it was different.
Okay.
Now I make them wait. Like I'm not just like right now. I'm not in a space.
Make them wait like how long?
Like okay, it's only been 4 months because I can't say.
You make them wait a whole 4 months?
It's been 4 months and I have not done anything with anybody.
Like that is self-control, girl.
Yeah. So and I'm continuing down that journey right now because I'm having just as much fun not doing it than I would if I was doing it. And then I don't like the whole breakup and then now like it's difficult to get over you and I know I don't like you no more, but yeah, I slept with you when you know what I'm saying, and it's like it's difficult. So therefore, like right now, I'm like, no, I'm not getting involved sexually right now. But we can have fun, and if you get frustrated and leave because I'm not sleeping with you, then that means you're not the one anyway.
Right.
But that one is gonna stick around and just wait it out. So I have them go through a little test, time test. Yeah. So that's where I'm at right now.
All right, girl.
Yeah, girl. So I can't put a time limit on it because I'm just being honest and transparent for 4 months.
Steve Harvey book, girl.
It sounds like
guided by Steve Harvey.
Girl, like the 90-day thing? No, because it's been longer than 90 days.
Wow.
So, no, I have not. I mean, if I did and I tried to follow that rule book, I would probably mess it all up. I probably would.
Can I know your sign?
I'm Capricorn.
Air? Is that Earth?
Yeah, earthy. What is your sign?
I'm Scorpio.
Oh, my ex-husband was Scorpio.
Oh.
You guys are very passionate.
Are.
Entrepreneurs, very strong.
Is.
Very, yeah, yes.
Mm-hmm.
My ex-husband was, he was the funnest person ever. Like, literally to this day.
Nice.
The funnest person I've ever dated. That's probably why I married him in 6 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not doing that again.
Well, we'll drink to that.
Cheers, baby girl. So, what's your timeline like?
Was my time limit like?
Yeah.
With being intimate?
Yeah. Like when you're dating somebody and you're feeling them, you know?
Well, I'm definitely not the one night stand kind of girl.
Right. Of course.
I definitely want to get to know a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really base it on time though. I feel like sex is an emotional thing.
Yeah.
And if the moment is right, the moment is right.
Mm-hmm.
And the moment is never right on the first night. I'm sorry. No.
Correct.
No, but I don't really have like a time. I just feel like when it happens naturally.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you know what? And most of us can attest to this, right? We'll meet a guy and we'll never, no matter how nice he is, if we're not feeling you sexually, we're just not feeling, it's not going to change.
And a lot of times when we meet a guy, I feel like we know if we want to or if we're going to.
Sometimes it's just
like,
not there.
I would probably take him up through there. And then some guys are just like, you're going to be my dinner date,
not
dinner
so
buddy.
Much, right. We'll go to see, we'll go see Creed.
Yeah, for sure. So, yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. So I have a question that the audience wants to know. So they're asking, how do you manage not attaching your public brand to being more than a celebrity baby mama?
How do I manage that? I don't think I manage it at all because I could post a picture and then somebody's going to be in the comment section bringing up that man's name. And it's just like, how do I don't think it's no escaping it. I just, especially being that he's a mega star.
Right.
It's probably no escaping it. But like I said, I just try and build myself and my own brand and the things that I want to do every day. So it's like, yeah, she has a kid here, but she's doing this or she's doing that or she likes this or she likes that, you know? But I don't know. When you're attached to a mega star.
It's hard to step. Okay. So another question was like, walk us through a day in your life. Like, what is that like? You wake up. What's next for you as a mommy, as a socialite? A
day in my life is I get up, I take my kid to school, 7:30. Normally after school, I hit the gym, which I haven't been in the gym. But yeah, so it would be school, and then it would be gym, and then after gym, the post office, which is where I get most of my like promos and stuff like that for companies that I work for. Get promo, run a couple errands where I need to go to the grocery store, get his favorite snacks or get stuff for the house, whatever, and then go get him dinner, and then we do it all over again. And then when I do have some mommy time, I'm like, hey, me and the girls are going to go here, or we're going to do this here, or, you know. But yeah, I have a normal mommy life.
Oh,
I do.
Sounds very similar to mine.
Yeah, that's it. We have little
in the
humans
mommy band.
Is it just one?
No, girl. I have 3 that are in elementary school.
I want one more.
3 in elementary school.
I want one more. I think I want one more, but
I
don't know.
Yeah, I think you should. I mean, it's always nice to have more than one. They get to grow up together. It's just... So what are some tips to successfully being a mom and a boss?
Don't let yourself go.
Gotcha.
Don't let yourself go. When you let yourself go, you can't do anything. You can't be the mom that you need to be. And it's just not a good thing. You have to love on yourself and keep yourself up through it all. Like, and I mean that at appearance, but mentally, you cannot let yourself go. Because if you're not in the mental space to raise a child, if you're not in the mental space to do what you need to do every day, or just the mental space to be you, period, you can't do anything else. If your mind is scattered, you can't get anything done. You can't. Keep up with yourself, love on yourself, and just don't lose yourself. Yes, you're a mom. Yes, you have responsibilities, but you are still one of them. Is what I would tell any woman. Like, don't let yourself go.
I love it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Now, what did you wish you knew that you now know? I guess from your past when you were young. I guess a better way to question or to answer that is, or to ask that is, if you could tell your younger self something, what would that be?
If I could tell my younger self something, it would be, relax. The storm is going to blow over. Because I think I reacted, and I regret probably sometimes the way I handled certain situations and the way I allowed myself to react. Because I felt like I needed to live in that moment. I needed to get it off. I need to say something, defend my. I wish I was more calm, and I would have just sat back and kind of just looked like, it's going to blow over. You're going to be all right. And if I could have told myself to just be patient and be calm and be graceful, I could have dealt with a lot of things differently. So, yeah, I would just say, just be calm.
And I like the graceful.
Graceful is so important.
I like the graceful. Yes, I love that. So, what would you say are some relationship red flags that you try to stay away from?
Ooh, relationship red flags. What are red flags for me? I think guys. Oh, I don't want to say something.
No, say it.
Me. What are relationship red flags for me? I don't know how to just pinpoint one.
Okay.
You know what? I think the biggest relationship red flag is us ignoring the obvious. That kills everything, because a man could have a million red flags and we might like it, or we might want it to work, or whatever the case may be. And sometimes we'll play crazy because we want it to happen. It's like, well, maybe that was just, no, it wasn't. It was what it was.
It was a fluke.
And you are being naive about it. So I think the biggest red flag is you ignoring, like, we experience life, we go through life, and we learn right from wrong. We know how certain situations look before they end a certain way.
Oh yeah.
From personal experience. And when you get in a space where you're willing to turn the cheek to something you've seen before, and it may not turn out the way it's supposed to be, but because you want it to happen,
so bad,
and you ignore. I think we create our own red flags because ignoring them. I think being honest with yourself about what it is and not what you want it to be.
Yeah.
That kills all the red flags. Can't nobody trick you with you.
Okay, so but you got to give me a specific, like, because remember, ladies are listening, and there a lot of women want to hear from you. They want to learn from you. So what are some specifics that you would say? So we know, don't ignore them.
I don't want to be too hard when I
No one knows who you're talking about, though. No one, listen, nobody knows who you're talking about.
I don't want to say guys with multiple baby mamas, for one.
Yeah, don't say that then.
But that's what I want to say.
But we're not going to say that one.
Because a guy could say, yeah, I have a lot, but I did it when I was 17, or I did it when I was 22, and I learned, but I still have those kids. So it's like, I don't want to be too harsh because sometimes people make mistakes not mistakes.
No, but children are no mistakes. No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But sometimes people are living too fast and they make choices and they end up certain places. But it can say, but from my experience and from what I did, I'm wiser today.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't want to just say, this is a red flag. That is a red flag.
Right.
Sometimes we go through things, but we learn from them and it makes us better people. So I don't want to just pinpoint and say, that is But, I know a red flag.
Okay. Because we're not going to say the last one you just said.
Abusive men are a red flag.
Absolutely. But listen, obviously, when there's been physical contact, that's a clear red flag.
Right.
But what are the things to look for before that? Before it actually gets there? Is it like a really angry man?
A disrespectful guy is a red flag.
Yeah.
A guy that isn't considerate is a red flag.
Right.
A guy that does not listen. A guy that does not want to hear me is a red flag.
Yeah.
A guy that feels like money controls and drives every situation is a red flag because he may feel like, well, I'm the breadwinner, so this is what it is.
Yeah.
It's like, no, that's not right. What else is a red flag? I think that's about.
Those are good. Those are really good.
Those were cool red flags, right?
Those are really good. 2 things. No, 3 things you said. You said, number 1, just don't ignore the red flags. That's a red flag within itself to us.
Because I feel like
we do that. We do that. And
we know better.
We're not going to talk about men that have multiple baby mamas being a red flag because it could be, it could be a situation. So whatever. Okay.
Could you date a man that had multiple kids? Honestly.
Yeah, I can if he's not still actively, if he's gone through, right. Oh, okay, well, yeah. If he's not obviously, if he's not actively with the mom and it's been some times and he's not consecutively, still having kids from different moms.
Right.
Like if he's doing that, then no, I would not date him.
Right.
Absolutely not. That's a red flag. I can see it. Don't say it. I got you.
Okay.
Here, girl. Cheers. Here you go. Yeah.
I know. I need to drink up, right? I'm
babysitting. Like, what's happening? We have a whole nother bottle here.
I know.
Girl, you are educating us, and I love it. And I think this is definitely giving because you're opening up, and we get to hear your voice.
I know.
We get to see a different part of you. You have such a sweet spirit, and
really?
I love it. Yes, I mean, at least that's what you're giving to me. You're giving sweetness.
It's not a
sweetness. It's not a trick.
It's not a front. It's not.
You're giving sweetness, and I love it. And definitely, you're giving maturity and growth.
Oh, girl, yeah. Because a couple of years ago, I would have been like,
much, right?
Just take the tags off the car so the police can't see it and just go do what you gotta do. It wasn't always maturity. Look, take the tags off. They might know the car, but they might not be able to track the.
Right.
No, it takes it. Growth is a beautiful thing.
Growth, honey. Okay, I love it. So, I mean, we do have to wrap up. So, but is there something you want to share, like what's coming up for you? What's going on in your, what plans you got for 2023, so we can look out.
I'm working on revamping my Golden Girl Talk, which is something like a podcast.
Ooh.
I would get to be intimate with my followers and cook and sip wine at night.
Did you say cook?
Yeah, I'm working on a cookbook too. So I'm working on a cookbook.
I love it.
And I'm going to do my Golden Girl Talk.
Yeah.
And the reason why I haven't really, because it's like the mom and me. But that is something that I'm working on. My social media is growing. So
very good.
I'm happy about that. Yeah, so I'm just trying to plant my feet in the ground with what I started and, getting it started back up.
Yeah.
And just finishing strong. So
and sometimes, we have to take those breaks because of mommyhood. And then the beauty is when we get to go back, we take those breaks, we get to go back and we hit it 1,000 times stronger. So that's real dope.
Yeah.
So congratulations, girl.
Thank you.
I'll wait for the invite, okay?
Okay. And thank you so much for having me today.
No, we're not done.
Oh.
We have one more thing, sis.
Oh, come on.
Okay.
Well, come on.
So everybody, like I said, we have a lot of men that watch this podcast, right?
Okay.
And so a lot of them are looking for their future wife.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And we just want to know, and some women too, because sometimes women they don't know what to ask for, right? And so you've had some experiences in life, you know what's good, you know what's bad, and then right now you're just enjoying your life.
Right.
But if you can just paint the picture of your ideal man, if you can look in the camera, this camera's on you.
Ooh.
You can look right into that camera and tell us, if you had to say something to your man, to your future husband, your ideal man, what would that thing be?
Oh,
yes, girl, speak.
Oh, this is a hard one. What would I say to my future husband? I am not perfect, but I'm teachable. I would allow you to lead me as long as you are worthy. I'm loving. What else? I'm passionate. I require for you to be honest, to be trustworthy, and to love my son just as much as you love me. Yeah, I think that's it.
Oh, I love
Was that
that.
a lie?
No, that's perfect. I love that. Oh my God, I am so much. I'm still some of that, girl.
Oh,
that
yeah, because
nice.
it's important, girl. You got to throw your son in there because you're like, look.
Of course.
If he say, I'm like, you got to go.
Yeah, that's just not going to work. It's just
you
not
gotta
go. This has been amazing, Miss Golden. This has been so beautiful. I cannot wait to get my invite to your Miss Golden conversations.
I know,
yes,
right?
honey child. We can cook. I can make tofu burgers, tofu.
Oh.
Tofu, are you vegan?
No, I'm not.
Oh, shoot.
I told you what I cooked last Sunday. Don't be putting me on the spot.
Wait.
You know
Okay,
what
so
I said.
wait, so okay. Let me see. What can I cook?
I threw a whole turkey neck in a pot with greens, and you talking about, are you vegan? No.
Okay, sis. So anyway, I can bring some cornbread.
Mm-hmm.
I can make some real good from scratch cornbread.
Nice.
I can throw down, girl.
Okay.
I got a cookbook too, Vegan Mom Survival Guide. I'll hook you up, sis.
Nice.
But thank you so much for coming, and also thank you so much to our sponsors. And they do have a little gift for you. I'm going to wrap it up very nicely for you, and you get to take it with you. Film Magic, Kuchiwa, and my favorite, Badger Elixir. There's nothing like having your vagina.
Badger what?
Badger Elixir.
They lick
Badger
that
Elixir.
off?
Yeah, they can.
Oh.
They can lick it off. And in addition to that, it's just like herbal juices for the vagina.
You gotta tell your future husband you got some lick stuff for him right there.
Oh, he already know.
Ooh,
this is my camera. Future husband, please understand that you gotta come through Badger Elixir to get to me. Here you go, baby. Listen, this vagina smells like pineapples and juices.
Ooh, child.
Here's my Kuchiwa and my Badger Elixir. Future husband. This has been one of my favorite episodes with Ayesha. You are so beautiful inside and out. And I thank you. I thank you for giving me the pleasure and the honor to having the world hear your voice. So this is going to be your viral moment, girl. Oh. Yes, baby. Hey, come on, give me some hugs. Give me some love, baby.
Hugs.
Yes. I love it. Season 2, y'all. Dear future husband. Subscribe, like, and share.